What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Welsh way here with Aberystwyth Town. We've got Porto away from home, going to be a very difficult game. But before we go into the match quickly, just want to point out a few things. For the guy mentioning he wants to see the player development screens, just want to quickly double check what you mean by that. You do not mean this. I believe what you mean is on development you want to see my guy's little tree thing here. Although I'm not too sure. Again, comment whatever. Either number 1, whether it's on this attribute screen, or whether it's number 2 on this screen. But that won't be done anyway until the halfway point of the season. I'll go through and talk about a few players for you new guys. Elsewhere though, a little bit of news. TNS have quite literally, just as of today, their chairman is looking to step aside, and they're the other professional team. They are the currently only professional team in this league. We are going to be turning professional next season, hopefully. So, well, at the start of the next season, end of this season. So I don't know what's going to happen there. You know, if they get an owner that's willing to splash the cash, we could be looking at TNS having a revival in terms of the league run. You know, they could be signing some serious players if they get an owner willing to splash the cash like Mike Harris has. But I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see. But let's go into this game against Porto. Away from home, 32,189 people expected to be here today, and since we're out of the Champions League, and since I don't really have a chance, I would say I don't really have a chance of winning against Porto today, and I already said last episode I was going to be playing 4-4-2 against FC Twente in our last game, but I've decided, you know, since we're out of the Europa League, since we've got nothing really to lose, I'm going to use this as a chance to at least experiment to see, you know, how we can do in this competition. So I'm going to play a 4-4-2 today, which is very, very ambitious for me, because if you've watched your past episodes, you'll know that against any real major threat in the Champions League, I've always played the 4-2-3-1 Chelsea. Or the 4-2-3-1 Defend for Your Life. I've changed it a couple of times. But today I'm going out there with a quite attacking formation, which, you know, is very, very ambitious. I mean, we'll probably get destroyed, but, I mean, why not try and, you know, Porto, I mean, no one else in this group is really at the caliber of Porto. So if we've got a chance to use a 4-4-2 against a team of this quality, and maybe in like 5 seasons times or so, we'll be able to face Porto again, and maybe we'll play the 4-4-2 again. And we'll see, you know, it's a good way at least to compare and see how we grow as a team. If I'm going to play the defensive formation, it's not working, I might as well play the 4-4-2 for these last 2 games. So this is the team. It is going to be Whitehouse in goal, McGuinness right back, Hamilton Davis coming in today at centre back. I was going to play Drake, but I decided Hamilton Davis is going to come in for today's match, since we just need a lot of defensive quality, and I like Hamilton Davis. Hugh Griffiths is keeping his centre-back role though, and then Fraser on the left. On the right we have Gavin Davis. In the centre, as you saw me just change a second ago, I brought deep line playmaker defend of Simon James. On the other centre midfield role we've got Viv Gunter, and on the left we have Ryden Davis with Carrier on the bench. I've decided to play Davis again. And up front we have Wyn James and David Hislop, familiar partnership in the league. So let's go forth today and see if we can pull up some kind of fight. This is going to be very, very difficult. They're currently second, Porto, and I don't think they're actually safe, as in, you know, FC Twente are quite a few points behind that they can be 100% secure of their progression through at the end of this match. Let's have a look. Well, yeah, if they win this game, I'm pretty sure in the head-to-heads they've beaten Twente, so I'd probably say they'd go through if they win this game. Or if they match Twente's result. Like I say, I don't think we've got much of a chance, but why not? There you go, let's do that. Let's get him to do it, and away we go. Porto Stadium, one hell of a place to be, that is for sure. And it's going to be very interesting to see if we can create a few chances, because I don't think we've really had, I think we've had like, in the Europa League, I don't think we've had a shot for 2 games. As one challenge, but 1-0. 1 minute it took. 1 minute to find the back of the net. That's quite poor. But we've got 55% of the ball currently after 6 minutes, which is quite staggering, because normally we only have about 20-30% at this stage of the game. At least we've got a little bit more of the ball, but I just think the possession of the quality, the technical difference between the sides is going to show going to show a lot more than this one goal that's already gone in. But there you go, Whitehouse with a goal kick. If we can build up play nicely here, we may actually create a chance. Here's Gavin Davis down the right, causing left back problems. Actually flicks the ball past him. Couldn't get that ball in though. Dangerous looking run though. Sadly, the end product wasn't there. Again, poor touch, giving it very easily to left back. And now we've got to get back and try and defend as hard as we can. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, I was just checking I was on counters. Good save, and that's what I was checking. Key highlights, I'm on extended. Good, that's what I meant to be on. The ball comes in, cleared it away. We're doing well to prevent them so far. We've actually had a shot on target. Okay, it wasn't a highlight, but good going. 10 minutes, we've had a shot. That is way better than we've gone before. And here's Ryan Davis with the ball whipped in. Hamilton Davis, who was the target, sadly couldn't make it there. But oh no, the counter-attack looks like it's going to tear us apart. Our players have got to get right back. It's Quintero, I think it was. Over the bar. Whew. Lucky to survive that counter-attack. Need to be very precise with our corners. We can't risk the counter-attack coming in and destroying us. Doria misses a quite easy header, really. I don't think it was troubled too much. There we go now. 14 minutes have gone. And it's a highlight building up from the defence. I think pretty much, again, most of the highlights in the Europa League have been building up from the defence because we do kind of sit back. That is just the natural way we play, though. We do play counter all the time. Bernard, Jose in the centre. The left back, Quintero now on the left. Two players there. No, someone should have stopped him, and way too easy for the left back to pop in there and get the shot. And with this corner coming in, over the bar, another corner. I think Quintero is going to take this one again. Good delivery last time, and another good delivery. Doria again missing the chance. Wow, we are not playing too well. Something I want to mention as well quickly. I've been getting a few job offers now in the English League. I mean, it's happened for the past few seasons, actually. Maybe we could have a chance here. David Hislop, he finds the right pass. He finds Gavin Davis. Gavin Davis back to James. No. Gives it to Simon James. David Hislop with the chance. Oh, no. That was a very nice little run of play there from us. That's quite surprising. But yeah, I've been getting job offers in the English leagues. Of course, I'm not going to leave. The challenge is to stay with Aberystwyth all the way through. Is David Hislop trying to create a counter-attack here? Trying to build the play up nicely. If he can find David Hislop. If he can spread the ball out left, which he does. Nice vision there. Ryan Davis trying to whip this one in. Too easy to be tackled. For completely what I'm trying to say, we're getting a few job offers from English teams from League 1 and League 2 standard now. So before I've got a few from the South and Conference. Not really mentioned them though too much because, well, it's pretty much insignificant. But it's definitely showing that I've got a growing reputation, and I'm not sure whether that reflects that the league has a growing reputation as well, the fact that I'm being compared with these guys now, but it's still interesting to see that. There's now Porto, good save by Whitehouse. Very good to pluck that one straight out of the air. So yeah, well, I've got a few leagues open. It'd be interesting to see, if we get any other job offers apart from the English divisions. I am, English, so I understand why they're only coming from England so far. But it'll be interesting over time how job offers vary and things like that. As Gomez is given way too much time and space, really. That should unlock better with his own shot there. 40% of the ball we've got. That is way better than we've done in any of the previous matches. Maybe I've really underestimated how well my team can play. I mean, okay, we're 1-0 down, yes, and okay, we're being dominated, but we were being dominated in the other formation. But we only had 27% of the ball. We were pretty much throwing the ball away to them. Here's Gavin Davis and Viv Gunter. Poor touch. We should have had a few poor touches this game. And again, down that left we're being tore apart. And wow, what a shot from Jose, I believe that was. Jose. You're building up the play from our defence, which is what we do. It is our style of football in the Welsh division. Basically, we're not exactly finding too much luck with it. Here is Bernard. There's ball to the Diallo. Quintero round the back. So easy. And it makes it 2-0. So simple, Beautiful run. Past the right back, beating the offside trap. Round there. And Whitehouse, 1-1 in that situation. I'd expect a player of that standard to score, and he does. So 2-0 down we go. Still, though, what I'm saying, we're playing a lot better. Defensively, I'd even say we're playing a little bit better. But going forward, we look at least a little bit more threatening. We've had a shot on target so far. And I can say that is legitimately more threatening than we've looked in the past. So you got Gavin Davis down this right. It seems a lot of us are building up from the wings. Again, that's how we play normally. So good to see we're using that as Gavin Davis out on the right. If he can try and whip this one in. Plays it back to Simon James. Hits the side netting. Very good opportunity there. That's the second time we've got in a pretty dangerous position. Ryan Davis is going to whip this one in. Trying to find a green shirt and can't, but it gives that counter-attack opportunity to Porto yet again. And Bernard down the right. No one's troubling him. No one's even running to him. And he's whipped this one in and hit the bar. It was way too easy again. No one troubling the cross. And then no real marking going on in the box. Can't read that guy's name, my apologies. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I can't really catch his name enough to try and figure out how to pronounce that left back's name. Pedro, there you go, Pedro, I read that bit. Stylo in the centre for Porto. Candreva, good blocking of the shot there. Getting out of the danger zone as quickly as we can. They've had one click opportunity, and I believe that was the header we just saw a second ago. So, just Gomez, way too simple. They're not exactly wonder goals they're scoring against us. They're just, a few mistakes. I mean, it comes off the head of the Quintero there. And I don't know, what was his marker doing? His marker is he's back to the player and he's face to the goal. That's not going to help prevent the ball going in there. But 3-0 down at half-time, that was expected, we're not going to win this game. But we are definitely playing a little bit better. Nothing to lose. Relax them all up. I definitely think we're going to make a change to the left side of the pitch, though. Davies has not been playing very well out there. Going to bring Carrier on and see if we can make a difference there. But yeah, I said the 4-4-2 formation is working. It's going to be interesting to see how it works against Twente. I mean, they're a good team, yes, but I don't really see them as the same caliber as Porto. I mean, other people may see differently, but I particularly see Porto as a slightly bigger team. David Hislop got a lot of time and space, picks out the right pass. Good idea, almost perfect execution, over the top, trying to find James. We had them little sparks of creativity from us. We just looked like if we had some slightly better players, we could do well here. Maybe even I don't know where we need to improve. I just think the whole squad needs to improve from us on behalf of us. I mean, if we had a slightly better attack, I don't think it'd help in this game. Slightly better defence, again, don't really think it would help because we'd lose the midfield battle. As Quintero with the shot that's forcing it wide. So we're going to make another sub. And we're going to take Gavin Davis off. And we are going to bring Sion Thomas on. And for the last substitute, I think we'll take... Actually, no, we won't make a last sub. We'll stick with the 2 subs today. Just in case there's an injury or a suspend or a red card or something like that. The ball deep in their half, deep in their possession, and throwing the ball away. Surely that's number 1 rule. Don't throw the ball away from your own throw-in to a team that are all over you, especially when you're in their half. But we've got the ball back in their own half. The Carrier now on the left. Hopefully he can beat his marker. He's causing him a little bit of trouble. He's actually in the box. He's doing relatively well. He's beating him again. He's back to Fraser, back to Gunter. It's just wide. Nice build-up play on the wing. Sadly, we seem to get near their box and sort of crumble, sort of lose our composure. And I don't know, maybe a slightly better team and just everywhere, slightly better positions. A few years' time, once these youngsters have developed, maybe we'll pull up a little bit more of a fight against this team because we're not doing too bad in terms of possession in comparison. We look a lot more threatening going forward. We've actually had some highlights in this game going forward that weren't just pity highlights where they sort of just one long ball forward and we get the ball in their half and get tackled. It's actually looking dangerous. Again, Porto building up the pace slowly from their own half. Candreva, sorry. And, good save from Whitehouse to prevent that thunderous shot. Candreva whips this one in. Simon James heads it away, but pings straight back to Whitehouse, who smothers it. Quintero now with the corner. Pretty much every corner, I think, finds a Porto head or pretty much straight on a Porto, in a Porto player's position. I mean, most of our, from the corners we've seen, they're not exactly perfect. I mean, they're more towards a Porto player as Bernard has just ripped our team apart. That is one hell of a goal, and they've done it to us last time we played them. They scored a beautiful passing goal, but this one is something different. He's beaten 3 players there and just smashed it with all his might into the back of the net, almost breaking the net. Last substitute, we're going to make it, even though I said I didn't want to. We're going to bring Drake on. Morale's not too good right now because of the previous result in the league, but I think that'll build up over time, and hopefully by the Twente match we'll be on good morale, and that will help us a little bit more when it comes to that match. 25 shots from Porto, matching our 12 shots on target so far. I expect a few more by the end of the game. As Pedro, the left back, with a shot well wide. I mean, that went off the little gap in the sponsorships there. That was so wide. And then we've got the ball in their half. Hopefully, come on, we can get a goal. First goal in the Europa League. Gunter plays the ball to David Hislop. Oh, over the bar. That was a good opportunity. Actually, it was a good save. Simon James with the corner in. Ah, Porto have been so good with their corners, and we go and do that. I mean, in these competitions, set pieces can mean so much for a team like us, but we never seem to take them. Again, it's probably because of the fact that the quality of player is so poor, and they're not exactly the best corner-taking stats from anyone, really, apart from Ryan Davis, who's off the field to play currently. It's Quintero, another corner, finds that Porto shirt, and it almost made a fifth with the nod down, and Whitehouse has spilled it or parried it. Either way, we didn't have it under control, but now we've got a little chance of a counter. No, we've slowed play up too much. We need to get forward a lot quicker than that, especially when we counter, but here's Carrier on the left. Come on, whip this one in. Plays it back to Gunter with the block shot. Ah. And surely in real life, Quintero would have scored from that position onwards. It was 4-on-2, but the two players up front were surely better than our four defenders. Still yet to score that Champions League goal, but we've had a clear cut. Actually, no, it's not a clear cut opportunity. Sorry, that's a block shot. I need to customize that very quickly. How many clear cut opportunities have they had? One. But ball just over the bar. 3 shots on target. I think we've matched probably all our shots on target from the previous games combined have been matched here today, and we've definitely going forward look a little bit better, look a little bit stronger at least. And maybe I should tinker around with that defensive tactic a little bit more, just to see if I can get a little bit more balance between defense and attack. Because I'm not really comfortable with the 4-4-2. But his Carrier, come on mate, you've got like 40 seconds to get the ball forward and try and create a goal for us. Win James, back to Simon James, to Viv Gunter, passing the ball around now in their half with a little bit of confidence in our play at least. Then the confidence goes and we have to retreat back towards our goal for yet another time in this game. And surely now this game is all over, done and dusted. Seconds just got to tick by now. And there we go, 4-0 Porto beat us, so one less goal conceded than our previous time playing them, and that was at home. So really we should have lost a lot more considering we were away from home, and that was with a very defensive formation. So I'd say we're so far by the evidence, 4-4-2 is probably the formation I should probably just play most of the time in Europe, even though we are against bigger teams. I'll say this calmly, you're unlucky. I mean, morale, like I say, isn't good at the club. I think maybe with slightly better morale, we might have got a chance in the back of the net. But next time I'll meet you back will be for the last 20 match, which is in 2 weeks' time. And what's our build up to that looking like? Quite an easy team in the league, quite an easy team in the cup, and then Airbus. Airbus, how are they doing in the league? They're currently 7th. And then we have FC20. So next time I meet back, we'll be there. Last European game of the season for us. It's been a hell of an adventure though. I'm surprised it's lasted this long. So I'll see you back then, and until next time guys, peace out.